Sairam to everyone. Let us start the session with the Shanti Mantra, Sahana Bhavatu. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sah Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma Vigdvishavahai. Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Sai Ram, offering my humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of our master, Sadguru Shri Madhusudan Sai, our founder of this esteemed institution, Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence. I am Himavamsi, currently pursuing third year undergraduation in Bachelor's of Arts, Economics and Computer Applications. This session provides a splendid platform for our distinguished guests to share their pearls of wisdom and invaluable insights. Our primary mission is to offer enriching experiences, fostering intellectual growth and enlightenment among our students. Today, it is our great honor to introduce our distinguished guest speaker, Dr. Meenakshi Ravi, Sangeeta Vidushi. Dr. Meenakshi Ravi is a musician par excellence, the esteemed founder of the Meera Center for Music Therapy, the Education and Research, and the managing trustee of the MEENAKSHI Trust. She has immersed herself in the profound depths of Indian music, especially Carnatic music. Dr. Meenakshi, ma'am, has graced numerous prestigious music organizations with her performances and has directed and sung in many illustrious audio albums such as Swaralaya Madhuri, Sai Kusumanjali, and Shankara Stotramala. One of Dr. Meenakshi ma'am's remarkable achievements is her rendition of 100 shlokas of Adi Shankaracharya's Saundarya Lahari in 100 different ragas, which has inspired new horizons in music therapy. With her expertise in Carnatic classical vocal music, she has mentored over 300 students in the past 35 years. The MEENAKSHI Trust, founded in 1988, began its journey through the Meera School of Music under the guidance of Vidushi, Dr. Meenakshi Ravi, and her husband, Vidwan N.G. Ravi. In 2014, Dr. Meenakshi ma'am expanded her services to Hyderabad by establishing the Nadamaya Center for Music and Rhythm Therapy. Dr. Meenakshi Ravi has provided music therapy for over 100 special children addressing various challenges such as autism, Down syndrome, ADHD, and more. Her doctoral research focuses on music therapy for women with marital discord. Dr. Meenakshi ma'am's exceptional contributions have earned her many prestigious awards, including the Extraordinary Teacher, the Nation Builder Award, and the Great Service Award. Her book, Health, Music, and Holistic Health, is a pioneering work that explores the depth and dimensions of Indian music, making a significant contribution to the field of music therapy literature. We are also fortunate to have you, ma'am, as a cherished guest faculty at our university in the Department of Fine Arts and Music. Her presence and guidance are a truly blessing for our students. So, without further ado, let us welcome Dr. Meenakshi Ravi, ma'am, with a heartful virtual round of applause. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible, ma'am.
Yes. Om. 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 Gajananam Bhutagadaadisevitam Kapitthajambhufala Sarabhakshitam Umasutam Shokavinaashakaranam नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम् माला सुधा कुंभ विबोध मुद्रा विद्या विराजत करवारिजाता अपार कारुण्य सुधाम्बुराशं श्री शारदाम्बा प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम् श्री शारदाम्बा प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम् श्री शारदाम्बा प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यम् गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। आ आ ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। चैतन्यं शाश्वतं शान्तं व्योमातीतं निरञ्जनं नादबिन्दुकलातीतं तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। प्रकृष्टपापनाशाय प्रकृष्टफलसिद्धये प्रदक्षिणं करोमीश हालचन्द्राय ते नमः। निराहारि निष्कलाय नमो नमः। विद्याधारे विशालक्षी शुद्ध ज्ञाने नमो नमः। विद्याधारे विशालक्षी शुद्ध ज्ञाने नमो नमः। To begin with, I would like to offer my salutations to the lotus feet of Sadguru Sri Madhusudana Sai. And I'm really blessed today to be with all of you because I have been in constant touch with University of Human Excellence, Satya Sai Institute of human excellence for the past 2 years and more. And every time, whenever I enter the university, I mean, Muddenhalli campus, and I had an opportunity to visit Mandya campus and also Gulbarga University, I feel I'm really blessed to be with all of you, all the students, all the faculty, all dignitaries who are in the management, and I'm really honored. And I offer this program, whatever I'm going to share the knowledge with music, holistic health perspective of Saint Tyagaraja's compositions, whatever little knowledge and experience I have, I owe it to all my gurus and parents and whoever brought this synthesis of knowledge, combining music with mental health, physical health, social health, and spiritual health. And this is a unique opportunity because number one is all of you in in university, in this very special university, have been exposed to spiritual knowledge when you start 6 standards of schooling. Since then, you have been exposed to Paravidya. Definitely, all of you, whenever I see all students in the university, I really feel all of you are so fortunate enough to understand the core essence of human life, which is spirituality. Swami has been doing such wonderful, he gives such wonderful components of spiritual health. He really, whenever I listen to his talks so well, he is imbibing the values and the essence of spirituality available in Indian treasure, Indian spiritual treasure. So I really feel connected to share this knowledge of holistic health combined with Saint Tyagaraja's compositions. All of you know that, music, all of you are, you are learning in different forms, especially bhajans, shlokas, all of you sing so well. And all of you are familiar with the ragas also, though not classically trained, but you're all exposed to different types of tunes, and the devotion, the rendition of all of you comes from within. With so much of devotion you sing, that is the ecstasy of music. But music has been an art all through, in the modern scenario. It is a performing art. We learn music, we teach music, we perform kacheris. There is a lot of scope for, recognition in music. We know fine arts really play a predominant role in modern scenario. And because of the social media and recognition, it's ampant, it is in abundance as an art. But when it comes to the scientific aspects of music, we need to understand how it is related to holistic health. What is holistic health? It is physical health, psychological health, or emotional health, social health, and spiritual health. All these 4 dimensions, they come under holistic health. And invariably, I see in your daily timetable, so much of emphasis has been given in, justice has been done to all the components, because I constantly I come and I see your timetable. So much it is focusing on physical health, psychological health, and also social health and spiritual health. All these gamuts have been covered in Satya Sai University very well. So, but still, how it is connected to music, how you can enhance the overall well-being through music, and how it has been highlighted through Tyagaraja's compositions, I will explain today. Since it is very, very vast topic, today I'm going to cover maybe the physical aspect of health and what Tyagaraja says about that. And if possible, psychological health also I will cover. And what are the compositions which highlight the psychological aspects of health, how Tyagaraja explains how difficult it is to control human mind, and how music can help you to, control the mind in a very positive and expressive musical way with lot of devotion. And I just want to offer my prostration to Tyagaraja through my own composition. Shri Tyagaraja Tyagaraja Sashtanga Vandane. I am prostrating, I am offering my pranams to the lotus feet of Saint Tyagaraja. Sangeeta Varidhige Nada Samarpane. I am offering a lotus, of Nada to Tyagaraja. Sangeeta Alayadi Merediha Shaktiyu. Tyagaraja, among the Trinity, all of you must be aware that we have Trinity who were the Daiva avatars of Carnatic music, who have contributed, because of their contributions, Carnatic music is in existence. Sangeeta Alayadi Merediha Shaktiyu. Among the Trinity, Saint Tyagaraja, Muthuswami Dikshitar, and Shama Shastri. These are the Trinity. Tyagaraja is one supreme power among the three. Antaranga Jyotiya Belagiso Spurtiyu. Tyagaraja ignites the light within oneself. Ninnantarangada Daivika Saravu. I am addressing Tyagaraja. What you did, you express the essence of your own self, whatever you experienced, whatever you had, the, Antaranga knowledge, that is the self-knowledge, it came out Chilumeyagi Hommida Kritigala Saravu. It just sprouted like a garland of compositions. What those compositions did? Manava Jeevanava Uddhara Maduva. You transform the lives of human beings. Divikeyaguva Nada Tapovanavu. You created a Nada Tapovana out of your compositions, which transform the lives of the seekers. What are the techniques he has kept in his compositions? Sangeetadalli Bhakti, importance of devotion in music, Manasina Yukti. Tyagaraja has highlighted beautifully the dynamics of human mind. Navavida Bhaktiya Kushalategala Needi. He has given 9 forms of devotion, the techniques of devotion. In all 9 bhaktis, Tyagaraja has composed innumerable compositions. Sangeeta Kaleya Nadayogava Madi. We know there are 2 types of Nada, Ahatanada, Anahatanada. Ahatanada is all music, what we sing. Anahatanada is the, tapas within. So he has given the landmark. He has showed us the way how to make music to Nada Yoga. What Nada Yoga will do? It shows us the path for liberation. Mukti marga ke dariya tori. Then, the last paragraph, Sangeeta Saravu Needuvudu Shanti. All of us know that music gives us serenity of mind or tranquility or calmness. Hommuvudu Manadi Bhavair Bhakti. From within, we get devotion. Pushti Karisuvudu Atma Shakti. What music does for a real seeker, for a real tapasvi, it will strengthen the strength of Atma Shakti, strength of the self, energy, powerful soul. Then Meenakshi Priyage Satchidanandada Bhukti. So for me, it is Satchit Ananda. What we experience through spirituality, music gives me for that. This I composed just as a prostration to Saint Tyagaraja. I will sing and then I will come back to the presentation. Shri Tyagaraja Sashtanga Vandane. 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 ಶ್ರೀ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜಗೆ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ವಂದನೆ ಸಂಗೀತ ವಾರಿಧಿಗೆ ನಾದ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ ಶ್ರೀ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜಗೆ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ವಂದನೆ ಸಂಗೀತ ವಾರಿಧಿಗೆ ನಾದ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ ಸಂಗೀತ ಆಲಯದಿ ಮೆರೆದಿಹ ಶಕ್ತಿಯು ಸಂಗೀತ ಆಲಯದಿ ಮೆರೆದಿಹ ಶಕ್ತಿಯು ಅಂತರಂಗ ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯ ಬೆಳಗಿಸೋ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿಯು ಶ್ರೀ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜಗೆ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ವಂದನೆ ನಿನ್ನಂತರಂಗದ ದೈವಿಕ ಸಾರವು ಚಿಲುಮೆಯಾಗಿ ಹೊಮ್ಮಿದ ಕೃತಿಗಳ ಹಾರವು ನಿನ್ನಂತರಂಗದ ದೈವಿಕ ಸಾರವು ಚಿಲುಮೆಯಾಗಿ ಹೊಮ್ಮಿದ ಕೃತಿಗಳ ಹಾರವು ಮಾನವ ಜೀವನವ ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡುವ ದೇವಿಗೆಯಾಗುವ ನಾದ ತಪೋವನವು ಶ್ರೀ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜಗೆ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ವಂದನೆ ಸಂಗೀತದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಯುಕ್ತಿ ಸಂಗೀತದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಯುಕ್ತಿ ನವವಿಧ ಭಕ್ತಿಯ ಕುಶಲತೆಗಳ ನೀಡಿ ಸಂಗೀತದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಯುಕ್ತಿ ನವವಿಧ ಭಕ್ತಿಯ ಕುಶಲತೆಗಳ ನೀಡಿ ಸಂಗೀತ ಕಲೆಯ ನಾದಯೋಗವ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಂಗೀತ ಕಲೆಯ ನಾದಯೋಗವ ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಮಾರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ದೀವಿಗೆಯಾಗಿ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಮಾರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ದೇವಿಗೆಯಾಗಿ ಶ್ರೀ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜಗೆ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ವಂದನೆ ಸಂಗೀತ ಸಾರವು ನೀಡುವುದು ಶಾಂತಿ ಹೊಮ್ಮುವುದು ಮನದಿ ಭಾವೈರ್ಭಕ್ತಿ ಸಂಗೀತ ಸಾರವು ನೀಡುವುದು ಶಾಂತಿ ಹೊಮ್ಮುವುದು ಮನದಿ ಭಾವೈರ್ಭಕ್ತಿ ಪುಷ್ಟೀಕರಿಸುವುದು ಆತ್ಮಶಕ್ತಿ ಪುಷ್ಟೀಕರಿಸುವುದು ಆತ್ಮಶಕ್ತಿ ಮೀನಾಕ್ಷಿ ಪ್ರಿಯಗೆ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದದ ಭುಕ್ತಿ ಶ್ರೀ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜಗೆ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ವಂದನೆ ಸಂಗೀತ ಮಾರಿದಿಗೆ ನಾದ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ ಶ್ರೀ ತ್ಯಾಗರಾಜಗೆ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ವಂದನೆ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ವಂದನೆ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ವಂದನೆ PPT, please. Yes, you can start. Yes. Let us offer our prostrations to all NADAYOGIs of Indian music. We have Tyagaraja, Meerabai, Akka Mahadevi, Basavanna, Annamacharya, Kanakadasa, Trinity, Sadashiva Brahmendra, and I think is Kabir Das. So we have all great avatars of Indian music. Let us offer our prostrations to all of them. Next. Today's topic is, first we will know what is music and holistic health. Next. We can show it later. Next, yeah. What is the definition of music? Music is an art and science of combining vocal or instrumental sounds or tones in varying melody, harmony, and timbre, especially so as to form structurally and emotively expressive compositions. It's a moral law. It gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, fight to the imagination, a charm to sadness, gaiety, and life to everything. It is the essence of order and leads to all that is good, just, and beautiful. There are two types of definitions of music. One is Bharata, Bhava, Raga, Tala, Sahitya, and Shruti. There are 5 elements in music. One more spiritual definition of music is, music stands for melody, universality of music, S is spiritual, I is identification of myself with the vibrations, C, which makes me creative and calm. This is a beautiful definition of music. So we have a lot of healing qualities of Indian music. After understanding this, if we listen to Tyagaraja's compositions with explanation, the concepts will become very clear to you. How Tyagaraja has highlighted during those days in music. First one. Yes. Let us come to the healing qualities of music, what impact it has on the physical body, the whole system of physiology, human physiology. It's a natural breathing exercise because we take long breath and we sing saptaswaras and omkaras and different ragas, swaraprastara. We do in so many, so many techniques are there in Indian music. Everything belongs to our breathing. Breath control is very important aspect of Indian music, and that's why it's a natural breathing exercise or pranayama. It increases in lung capacity. There are many practical examples of chronic asthma being cured because of rigorous practice of vocal music and also playing the flute. Actually, I was a patient of asthma. Because of early morning, getting up very early in the morning and practicing music, my asthma has been cured since 35 years. No attack at all. So even now the lungs capacity, Doctor says it's very good. The, PFT they do, pulmonary function. They say your lungs capacity is really good because of singing. And all of us know that it calms the mind and relaxes the body. It induces sound sleep. It increases in appetite. Playing other instruments like veena, violin, guitar, and drums brings muscular and neurological balance and coordination. This is a very, very valid point, which we have been seeing in our therapy center. So many patients come with numerous types of disorders, neurological and muscular disorders, and, like even the brain, the psychological issues. Then even stroke patients having some issues with the brain and nervous system. All these, individuals with special challenges have been treated through music and rhythm therapy, which are giving wonderful results. Music promotes energy and activity. It has a healthy impact on the nervous system. Positively, it affects cognitive performance. So many experiments have been taking place in India, especially for patients with dementia and, unconscious stage, coma stage, to bring back their consciousness. Music has been used. Still, it is in infant stage, but still experiments have been going on with a lot of significant positive results in India. See, having understood the physical aspects of music, I will explain what Tyagaraja has highlighted in his compositions. In one of the why it is therapeutic, I will come to that. Number one, it is the origin of nada. The origin of music is nada. Tyagaraja says, nada tanumanisham shankaram namami me manasa shirasa nada tanumanisham. In Charana, he says, Sadyojatadi Panchavakraj Sarigama Padani Varasapta Swara Vidyalolam Vidalita Kalam Vimalahridaya Tyagaraja Palam Nada Tanumanisham. This is number first Kriti of Tyagaraja, wherein he says the secret of Nada, Sangita. He says the secret of Nada Vidya is Lord Shankara. Lord Shankara is the embodiment of both Nada and Gnana. He is Nada Swarupa and Gnana Swarupa. He also says Samaveda is the origin of Nada Vidya, Nigamottama Veda Saram. Since Nada has its origin in Samaveda, it is the best medium to worship the divine qualities of the God or Parameshwara. Sarigama Padani. Where is the origin of Saptaswaras? Tyagaraja says these seven swaras are born out of 5 phases of Lord Shankara, namely Sadyojata, Vamadeva, Aghora, Tatpurusha, and Ishana. It manifests in the form of Shankara through musicology or Sangeeta Shastra. So, Sangeeta Shastra is nothing but the revelation of Lord Shiva to Parvati. So, Tyagaraja is aware of this secret. He says, the next composition is, many of you must be very familiar with this composition. शोभिल्लो सप्तस्वर शोभिल्लो सप्तस्वर शोभिल्लो सप्तस्वर सुन्दरूल भजिम्पवे मनसा शोभिल्लो सप्तस्वरा. Saptaswaras are 7 devatas. Worship them. They are 7 beautiful goddesses. In Anupallavi, he says, Na bihrit kantarasana nasadula yento. How we should practice music? It should start from navel point, Nabi, Hridaya, Kantha, neck. Then nose, it is pranayama, nothing but pranayama. So the proper penance of music, the proper practice of music, sadhana of music, how it should be done, Tyagaraja is highlighting in this composition. Then he says, Dharariksamadulalo Varagayatri Hridayamuna Surabhusur Manasamuna Shubha Tyagarajo Niyada Shobhillo Saptaswara. Tyagaraja is endorsing the fact that the Saptaswaras are in the Samaveda. Dhararik Sama Vedalo undi. It's there. Gayatri Hrudayamuna. It is in the divine heart of the Gayatri. Then it is in the heart of Daivas and also Naras. Surabhusura. Both it is there in the human beings and in also the hearts of the Daivas. This secret Tyagaraja knows. In another composition, beautifully Tyagaraja explains how the origin of Saptaswaras, the practice of Saptaswaras in a correct, proper way, what impact it has. He says in Swararaga Sudharasa, Rasapanamu Cheve Manasa. He is addressing the mind. Why don't you do? Why don't you sing Swararaga Sudha? Just enjoy, be in the bliss of Saptaswaras. He says, O mind, devotion steeped in pure notes and melodic expressions and embellishments ensures both heavenly pleasures and the ultimate bliss. Music is an ihapara sadhana. The musical sound emanating from the Mooladhara chakra in the human system is the sacred Om, while its constituents, the 7 musical notes, have definite places of origin. Here, 7 swaras are related to our chakra system in the body. Through singing Saptaswaras, definitely we can activate the chakras. Tyagaraja is highlighting so beautifully, he is telling. A correct understanding of this aspect of music is in itself the highest fulfillment of life. Such compositions indicate Nada Yoga and musical pranayama concerning human anatomy. So beautifully he has highlighted. Acquisition of true knowledge, a process spread over several births, leads one to self-realization. Music, through music, Tyagaraja assures in many of his compositions that one can become Jivan Mukta. No doubt, but a correct knowledge of divine music practiced with uncontaminated devotion redeems one from human bondage instantly. I'm just giving the sample of 3 solid examples of his compositions, wherein he says how it should be practiced, how, the correct, how it has to be a pranayama, the, proper place, proper shruti, everything. If we practice music in a prescribed, spiritual way, understanding the dynamics and the techniques, definitely our level of consciousness can be definitely, it can increase. Then in another composition, he says, there are three types of tapatraya: Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, and Adhyatmika. He says, all these can be eradicated through Saptaswaras singing because Lord Vishnu and Lakshmi adore them. Sangeetopasana is done by all Devanu Devatas and Rishi Munis. So seems, all of them have taken it as a tapas. That's why it has so much of power, so much of divine energy in that. And definitely we can come out of the clutches of the worldly clutches and understand our own self, which and the purpose of human life, which is self-realization. Next, I'll come to psychological. Yeah. All of us, we know that music brings happiness and bliss to human mind. It enables to express the suppressed feelings in a positive, constructive, and creative manner. It increases creative skills and memory power. It enables positive thinking and optimistic attitude. It expands broad-mindedness, compassion, and unconditional love. It creates a strong base for spiritual thinking. It is a meditative process and it improves concentration. It inculcates and energizes self-esteem, self-confidence, and values with optimistic attitude towards life. It instills discipline because of singing or presenting music in a stipulated framework of Shruti, Laya, and Tala. Music unites body, mind, and soul and brings balance among them. It creates a deeper awareness and insight towards the self. All these are related to the psychological health. And all these points I have been seeing, because music is so divine. And for normal children, in my school, I create awareness starting from small children. Whenever they come to me, I create awareness why they need to learn music. There are two ways of doing any act. One, monotony. Monotonously, my parents want me to learn music, I'm learning, fine. Whether I have interest or not, no, because my mother forces me, I'm learning music. I have interest, I'm learning. But if you have awareness of how music is helping yourself, with awareness, definitely your interest, commitment, dedication, everything will be more, right? This awareness brings you the the utility of learning music, the usage of learning music. My students, all my students have knowledge of this holistic health and music. Some of them, they are doing doctorate in neuropsychology and music. So they have taken it so deeply. The impact of learning music, they have learned for more than 10 to 15 years. And, they are doing very well in their various branches of learning, education and career also. But they have not left music. They say, ma'am, we can definitely balance, and whatever the stress created out of the work schedule, they can balance through music. You know how difficult it is to work in software companies or even in hospitals, stress is too much nowadays. So they say that with music practice, regular music practice, we are able to understand how we can have more strength, more energy to endure everything. Such beautiful, reflections out of experience it comes, because music is, it directly reaches to the soul. It crosses the boundaries of body, mind, and intellect. And what meditation does, what spirituality, the meaning of the experience, the concept of spirituality is Satchit Ananda. Music directly takes us to that. It is a meditation, it is pranayama, and 100% concentration we need to have. In no other processes of our life, such unaware of the artist. I am not aware what is happening within myself. I am just singing. All of you experience when you sing bhajans so beautifully. Whenever I listen to bhajans in Premamritam Hall, I just forget myself for 2 hours because so nicely you will be singing. So, we are not aware of anything. We will be just immersed in the bliss. In no other processes, such things can happen. Unaware of the artist, you will be singing bhajans, but so many processes take place without your knowledge, without my knowledge also. I'll be singing. I'll be singing for 2 hours, 3 hours. So such nice energy, it has an impact on the body, mind, and the soul. Since it is directly related to spirituality, all other gamuts of knowledge, either physical, psychological, and social, they come under that. Because it is aiming at, see, spirituality is aiming at the ultimate goal of human life. Same way, Nada Yoga, music, you directly takes you to the highest goal of life. Bliss, always. Whenever you sing, it will be blissful only, unless you sing with apashruti or apaswaram. Is it not? So, this is the beauty of music with psychological health. So, what Tyagaraja? Let us see in what Tyagaraja is highlighting in his compositions. In one of the compositions, Tyagaraja is highlighting the scene, the modern scenario of Kali Yuga. He says, Manasayetullor tune, Manasayetullor tune, Namanaviniche konave, Manasayetullor tune. He's asking his own self. What he is asking? दिनकर कुलभूषणुनि दिनकर कुलभूषणुनि दीनुडवै भजन जैसी दिनमुगडुपु मरिन नीवु विनवदेल गुणविहीन.
If a patient is not a rasika of music, how can the music therapy can works on him?
Most of the patients who come to us, they are not exposed to music at all. They would have gone to so many other ways of treatment, allopathy, homeopathy, Ayurveda, many types of treatment they would have taken. And they want to try alternative forms of medicine, like yoga, meditation, Reiki, pranic healing, and music therapy, dance therapy, movement therapy. There is a lot of rampant awareness nowadays about alternative therapies. When they come to us, we will take the case history and we will ask them, who sent you? What do you expect from music therapy? So they will say, my headache should be lessened, my BP should get reduced, or my pain should come down. So they will have their own expectations. According to that, and that we will design a module and we will explain the efficacy of music therapy. They need not know. In such cases, we use instruments. Even if they do not know, if we explain the power of music in different forms, it can be simple chanting of Omkara or Sanskrit shlokas related to health or bhajans and some basic exercise of Carnatic music, they will be convinced. So then we will start administering. Normally, whoever come to us, they will have liking towards music. They may not be experts. They might not have learned, but they want to take music as a therapy to redress their problems. And we have many students who I'm conducting diploma in music therapy online course. Many of them have joined, they don't have knowledge of music, but still they have joined to understand how music is related to health. And they started learning also after joining. Have I answered your question, dear?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. Our
Yes.
next question is the final question. Ma'am, it's a practical question from our students. If we practice music very rigorously, sometimes it may lead to some problem in the vocal cord. How should we practice music so that our voice box will not get affected?
Yes. There must be a judicious, time, because you can't, it depends upon the structure of your vocal cords. For some students, vocal cords are very, very delicate, but you can strengthen it gradually. You should increase your practice gradually. Or if it is too much disturbing, you need to give voice rest. For example, I am a vocalist, so I need rest. At this age, I can't strain too much. I used to sing for 6 to 7 hours, I used to teach when I was young. Now I feel 3 hours, that too with a gap. 1 hour I sing, 1 hour silence. So it is left to the individual to balance, because you can't strain your vocal cords. It depends upon the structure of your vocal cords, but you can definitely, you can train it properly. And if you really doing, very sincerely, and if you are having any problem, you need to consult a voice culture specialist. There are voice culture specialists. You can consult them and you can take their advice. But I suggest, I don't go to any voice culture therapist. I'll be silent. If I sing for 1 hour, 2 hours, I'll be silent for 3 hours. So silence will give you more energy. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. As we draw this inspiring session to close, I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to Meenakshi ma'am for taking the time to share your knowledge and experience with us. Your wisdom, passion, and dedication to the healing art of music therapy have been truly inspiring, and we are sure that your words today will leave an indelible mark on all of us. On behalf of Sri Satyasai University for Human Excellence, I would like to express our deepest thankful to Dr. Meenakshi ma'am for your contribution to this session. We are also thankful to all of you who have joined us today for this enriching experience. May the teachings of today's session inspire us to create a more harmonious and purposeful world.
Yes, I want more music therapists, because there's a lot of demand for music therapists. And I have been practicing since 25 years out of my passion, because I had prerequisite qualification and also music. So there is a lot of demand. So that's why, in fact, I have requested Swami also to start music therapy courses. Swami has told me, yes, time will come. Definitely, it will happen. So, I mean, talking to all of you, I really feel so connected, because you're already in the spiritual realm. Swami has already brought you to that. And whatever I say, you can connect it very, very well. I understand the pulse of students there. I'm very, very happy to be with all of you. And thank you for the management for having given me this opportunity.